Your power goes out, remember just how inconvenient your life can be. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you'll have power when you need it. Our Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted. Get a free 10-year warranty with the purchase of any air-cooled generator. Call Generac Generators today. Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power.
Streaming from the Tampa Bay 28 Weather Center in Studio A, this is Dennis Phillips Live. Brought to you by Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power.
How you doing, everybody? It is a Friday night edition of Dennis Phillips Live, and I just have a feeling this one may be one for the record books. Don't know why, just got a feeling. You know, we obviously have a holiday weekend here. I am going to jump right into the forecast. But anybody who knows this show knows that, and there's a story behind it. So whenever I'm doing the weather, almost always, whether I'm at the green wall or whether I'm on DPL, I'm wearing my socks. I just am. And there's a story behind it because back in COVID, so there might have been 4 or 5 people this entire station when everybody else was remote. And I was one of the folks here. And, you know, the expression is when the cat's away, the mice will play, right? So the bosses weren't around, and I just started walking around in socks all the time for like the entire year that we were here by myself. And it just kind of stuck with it. Matter of fact, we have a new meteorologist here on staff, Brittany Gomez. Brittany's going to be here in a minute. But I even had to give her the story because I see her look at me, and then she looks down at my socks, and I see it in her face, like, what the heck's this guy walking around with a suit on and a pair of socks? That is the reason. Well, tonight, I have a feeling that I will tell you flat out. So Ahmad and Jessica are here, and we're gonna talk to them and come up in a minute. Let's take their camera and say hi to Ahmad and Jessica. Hey guys.
Hi.
How you doing?
Thank you for having us.
It's my pleasure. And Ahmad set the bar high because he literally, when he walked in, he looked at me and he sees I have socks on. He's like, I'm going to change your life tonight. Now, granted, when I hear somebody say that to me, my mind goes in a completely different direction. But in this particular case, it is the socks. S-O-X. The socks, because that is the name of the company, Odd Socks, not S-O-C-K-S. S-O-X. So we're going to talk to them because it's a really cool concept and one that this weekend, right? This weekend, folks can have a chance to get a glimpse on a personal level. And this is not something just local. This is going to be going worldwide. And you are going to get an opportunity to see that right here this weekend in the Bay Area. But like I said, I do want to jump into what's happening. A lot of folks are asking, look, we got a holiday weekend. We got a holiday plans. We're talking tropics. We're talking potential tropical system next week. So let's go ahead and jump into that real quick. All right, there's a look at Futurecast tonight. A couple of scattered showers are a possibility. But overall, by the way, Emma just says, Brittany Gomez, we love you. So
sisters.
So her sisters just said that she's liking it. So anyway, there is a look at the Futurecast. And tomorrow morning, we're good. So Houston's in the house. How you doing, Diane from Houston? Nice to see you. So around 1 or 2 o'clock, I do think we're going to have a couple of storms around the beaches. Not a ton, but I think there's going to be 1 or 2, all right? By about 6 or 7 o'clock, the storms start to build. And I do think tomorrow evening from 6 o'clock until maybe midnight, you're going to have some pretty decent thunderstorm coverage around inland areas, and they are going to try to come back toward the coast. Apparently, Nicole says, go Brittany. That's another sister. So, so we have a Brittany fan club. Again, if you're just watching, today's Brittany's first day here in the weather department. And Cindy says, we love Odd Socks. So do you guys know a Cindy? They're like, yeah.
Yeah, we love her.
We love Cindy.
Everybody, it's just a love fest here tonight. Everybody loves everybody. So anyway, there's a look at Futurecast tomorrow. And on Sunday, I think we've got another area of rain coming in late afternoon, early evening. And by the way, I do want to mention this. I'm going to go ahead and take the 7-day for you here, right there. So rain chances tomorrow, maybe 30, 40%. Mostly inland in the afternoon, trying to come back toward the coast. Most of the rain will stay along and east of I-75. Sunday, I think we have a better chance of the rain making it all the way back toward the beaches. And on Memorial Day, a little less coverage, a little drier air, so we're back down to maybe 30 to 40%. But you do notice next weekend, all right? And when you look at next weekend, we were already showing you this several days ago. Here is a look at the Euro. And that is the probability of a tropical depression forming in the eastern or southeastern Gulf at some point in the next 10 days. Now, you guys know I am not a big fan of long-range forecasting. I think most of the time it's a bunch of nonsense. But in this particular case, there's a lot of model agreement that at the very least, we are going to see some kind of development. Tania also says, go Brit. so we're going to be talking to Brittany coming up in just a minute. So, but again, my point is, when you look at this, the purple color is about a 20-25% chance of a depression development according to the European models, 10 to 14-day forecast. So it isn't great, but here's the good news out of this. It doesn't matter which model you use. And yes, the GFS was trying to develop a hurricane next weekend. The Euro said no. But what we're looking at is you look at the long range, and this is a look at next Wednesday. I have a lot of folks are saying, I'm in town next week. How are we looking? This is Wednesday. This is Thursday. Look at the Eastern Gulf. Look at all the rain developing. Now, whether or not that low develops in Cuba or whether it develops in the Yucatan, this is next Saturday. Look at the state. There's a lot of rain. Now, this particular run, South Florida gets most of it. We don't get as much here. And the GFS does try to develop a weak system, potentially a tropical system, east of Florida the early part of the following week. There's the GFS, there's the Euro. That's what's crazy. Look how close, 10 days out, these models are. That is some serious agreement. I mean, it is not identical, but my cousin Vinny quote, but it's close enough to let us say, you know what? There's going to be some much higher rain chances next weekend for this state. Whether it's Tampa, whether it's Miami, whether it's Jacksonville, it's a little bit too early to tell. But at the very least, we are looking at potentially some decent rains for part of the state next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But again, going back to this week, for the holiday weekend, if you're going to the beach tomorrow, you should be good most of the day. I do think there will be some development in the evening. I think Sunday's rain chances will be a little bit higher. And we'll talk more weather coming up in a couple of minutes. I do want to mention, lastly, on Sunday, it's the meet and greet that we've been talking about for, I don't know, years on end. Every single Memorial Day weekend, we have our Crooked Thumb Rule Number 7 meet and greet. And every year outside of this year, it's been on Saturday. But my son graduates high school tomorrow, so I'm going to be at the Trop for the graduation, so I can't make it to the meet and greet tomorrow. So we're having it on Sunday. Safety Harbor, right? Right there down from Nana's Slices, right down from the pizza joint, all right? The Crooked Thumb. And we are going to be there. And trust me on this, get there early because there's a lot of people that come in for that event. It's a blast. We see each other. I get there at 3 o'clock. We're there till about 8 or 9. It's a lot of fun. That's going on Sunday. But there's a lot of other events going on. Like I said, there's graduations. There's all sorts of stuff. And yes, as I'm going to show you a video here, this is also going on. This is from Odd Socks. Guys, this is the video that y'all sent us. What is up with the giant Cheez-It?
That is the world's largest Cheez-It box right there.
Get out of town.
And listen, if it does rain, you guys still have somewhere to go. Please come to Oddmart. You don't want to miss it. Like he mentioned, this is our world premiere before we go on our tour. So it's really exciting.
So I'm looking at this video here, and we're looking at giant cereal bowls. We're looking at Sour Patch Kids. We're looking at all this stuff. So what's the angle here? Because I have a feeling it ain't food.
It's all socks.
Everything is socks.
Like
in there.
like the Doritos and the Cheez-Its and the Pringles and the Reese's and the Swedish Fish. Those are all socks.
All socks.
Everything,
We have
even your favorite Dr. Pepper socks.
See, I saw that, and I gotta have some of that. So, okay, guys, it's a crazy concept, but nowadays it's the kind of concept that you know people are gonna love. So tell us a little bit about what folks are gonna see this weekend and where exactly they can see it and how they can get involved.
Yeah, so Oddmart is a fully immersive pop-up retail store that we created to showcase our product in a very cool and novel way. We're partnered with over 50 licensed brands, including a lot of food and beverage brands. So we thought, what better way to showcase the product than doing it in like fun, unique packaging, which no one's done before.
It literally looks so real, like our Spam, everything we have. We can even open our Dr. Pepper and show it.
Yeah.
And you know what was crazy? I talked to one of the folks over, you guys can go over and go in the picture as well as too, but I asked, let's be honest, who has had Spam from this group? Because most of these folks are probably in their 20s, and she's like, yeah, I've had Spam. I'm like, you did not.
That's this girl. She's definitely had Spam in her life.
And actually, even she knew that she fried it up in the pan. So, I mean, I get it. How did you come up with Spam as one of the things?
Honestly, we just, we pay attention to like trends in social media, and with food and beverage, it's easy because we all grew up on this stuff. It's nostalgic.
You grew up on Spam. You did not.
Well, but I mean, it's nostalgic and it's also current. So it's just no one ever expects to put these type of designs on socks, and that's really why we've thrived.
Yeah, Chance the Rapper loves our Spam hat. You check it out.
Really?
Yeah, he wore it for his tour.
Here, I gotta go over there. I gotta come
Please.
over.
Come on over.
Yeah.
Please come on over.
All right, so are we allowed
Please,
to open some of
yes,
these? Okay,
please.
I
This is
gotta
your
open up the
favorite.
Dr. Pepper. I mean, so it's a regular can.
Yep.
I mean, it's literally got the same pop top and everything. And
You just open it up from the top.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There they are.
And you know what's kind of cool? You can keep this too. I mean, it's
It's a collectible.
it is. It's actually kind of cool. All right, so here we go.
You get 2 pairs.
Oh, there's 2 in there.
Yep, you get a deal.
Oh, this is sweet. You ain't getting these back. I'm gonna go put these on. Right now.
This is all for you.
This
We
is
figured
awesome.
that would happen.
And we've got the ramen. So my son is he's going to start at UF in the fall.
Oh, congrats.
And thanks. And he graduates tomorrow. And I could see college students just loving this stuff.
Yep.
I mean, you got to figure: is there going to be any kind of are you working on any kind of a relationship with with universities or are any of the pop-ups are going to be on college sites? I mean, you're going to be in other places, including like what, Tokyo?
Yes. So we're starting in Tampa because I started the company here in Tampa 12 years ago. So I wanted to start in our backyard. We're going to Miami during the World Cup. We're going to take it to New York, Vegas, and then internationally.
That is so cool. And I was just going to say, how did you come up with this idea? I mean, where'd that come from?
I wanted to disrupt the sock category when I started the company. You know socks, they're plain, they're boring, just like those ones.
Yeah. The fact that I can still do this at my age is
Very
pretty darn
impressive.
impressive.
That's
Okay, go ahead.
impressive.
So I wanted to create the coolest sock brand and change the game. And now we also have our basics, which for your everyday socks, they're the most comfortable socks and very affordable. Just feel it.
Yeah, they are.
Feels
I
like
didn't
butter.
realize it does. And I wore dad shoes and dad socks, and I didn't realize that socks were such a fashion statement. But my kids have shamed me so many times that they really are, right?
Well, it's one of the only ways you can express yourself, especially if you're a professional like a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, you behind the camera. So it's a great product that allows people to express themselves.
I got to open up the Spam one because I look at that and it's, now how does that oh, yeah, I think it is taped over here on the side. But so when you travel for the World Cup, it's just going to be like a little, like that kind of store that you showed on there, or is
Yeah.
it going to be like a pop-up kind of a tent kind of a thing?
No. It's a pop-up retail store that'll last anywhere from a week to a month. And so people,
Really?
so people can come out and shop. But the great thing about it is we have a lot of cool activations, a lot of photo opportunities, meet and greets with celebrities.
Yeah.
I'm giving away $10,000 in cash prizes.
From what?
Just because I want to, yeah.
Just because I want
So
to.
if you buy a
'Cause
product,
I'm a good guy.
If you buy a product, you get a scratch off, and when you have a chance to win cash prizes, free product, by shopping at Oddmart.
Now, how did you guys end up starting in Tampa? Are y'all local?
Yeah, I'm originally from New York, but raised in Tampa since I was 6 years old.
So the whole group here.
Yep.
Yes, Tampa.
And I do find it fascinating, and I know this is the next phase of marketing because your social media team is everywhere, and because I'm guessing most of your advertising is going to be through the socials.
100%.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep. So what we actually did, instead of running ads, what we did is we invited a bunch
Hundreds of influencers.
hundreds of Tampa Bay influencers, and they came out on opening day, took videos and photos, and posted all over social media, and that's garnered a lot of traffic from those videos.
Yeah, just so you guys know, I have 1.4 million followers on Facebook, and I didn't get an invite, so I'm just saying, I don't know.
That's that guy. I should fire him.
We thought you might
Just saying, I don't know.
Can I tell you something? I got a surprise for you.
Okay.
I'd like to collaborate with you.
Oh, and what do we got?
All right, I'm going to show
secret.
you. We got your very
Oh,
own
man.
Odd Socks.
Look, can you guys see that? It's roll number 7.
Roll number 7.
That's strong.
These are great, but I think I have one better.
Yes. It's
Other way. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that one. That one's kind of scary.
This is going to be a bestseller.
that one's gonna
bestseller
do
right
numbers.
there.
You know what?
That's
But
gonna
I
do
will
numbers.
tell you, we can actually work that out because on our site, we obviously have lots of merch that we donate to local
Yeah, yeah.
charities and whatnot. So we could do something with that and with roll number
Absolutely.
7 and do that. That's
And I
strong.
donate a lot of our socks and underwear to local homeless shelters, so it'd be great to do something charitable.
Absolutely, I'm
Give it
in.
back.
That,
Awesome.
that is a beautiful
Thank you
thing.
so much.
Oh, my
Pleasure,
pleasure.
man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So how many different types do we have so far? And are you continuously expanding to,
Oh, yeah.
to new areas?
Yeah, I mean, there's over 100 unique designs. I mean, we have Sour Patch Kids, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, you name it, we have it.
Yeah.
And every season we come out with new designs. We're a fashion brand first and foremost, so every year we come out with new designs and we sell to thousands of retailers around the world and online.
So what kind of socks right now are acceptable? Like, because I always get confused. Do you wear the no-shows? Do you wear the quarter socks? Do you wear the, I mean,
Well, you know what's trendy right now? Quarter.
quarter is trendy now.
Yep, in between an ankle and a crew.
So if I wear a quarter tomorrow night, all my kids are going to be in for graduation tomorrow. If they say, no, Dad, quarters, I'm like, no, quarters are in. because
Only
the
if
sock
they're odd
god told me
socks.
so.
Only if they're odd socks. Then they'll tell you that they're good.
All right, well, this is amazing. So, I mean, can I open the
I'll
ramen
open it
one?
all, yeah.
All right, so
Well,
so you got the ramen, and the chicken flavor is mine as well. So that's the beautiful thing.
Yes, the chicken is the best.
It is, right? It absolutely is. All right, so these are the
Yep.
ramen ones. Who designs these?
We have a great design team. Shout out Maddie, Tom, Will,
Maddie,
David.
Tom, nice job here. And then the cheese it.
Cheez-It.
This one's cool. And I'm gonna go show the
They're an
video
official
again.
sponsor of our pop-up.
Well, that's what I was
Yes.
wondering. So, how difficult is it to get these brands to agree to stuff? I mean, does it depend
Very
on the
difficult.
brand?
Well, funny story. The way I started the company was I didn't know what licensing was. So I just took cool prints off the internet, put them on socks, and I ended up getting over 50 cease and desist letters. And turned them all mostly into licensing deals. So
I just contacted them directly and
I
and
went
let
to
them
trade shows and different events, and
These are awesome.
they loved our product, and we just learned how to do
Know.
licensing
I'm gonna give these
deals.
to my daughter.
Yeah.
These are beautiful. So I guess it is. There's a learning curve. I mean, it takes a
100%.
while to. Now, do you still do a lot of it yourself, or do you have folks?
All me.
It's still
I'm
all
still
you.
doing the licensing myself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this is great. And to remind the folks again how they can come check this out this weekend and the website and whatnot.
Yeah, our website is oddsocks.com.
That's SOX.
SOX.
SOX. Odd Socks.
And Oddmart is in Ybor on 9th Street.
Yep.
What is it?
1517.
1517 9th Street in Ybor. We'll be open until Tuesday.
So you're there tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
from
Sunday.
what
and
time? From when to
From
when?
11 to 8 o'clock.
11 to 8 through Tuesday in
Yep,
Ybor.
correct.
And then from there, you're heading down to Miami?
We'll be in Miami all of
Yeah.
June. Come down to Miami.
And it really is something we can't truly explain. We can't do it justice here, so you guys got to come and see it for yourself.
It's a great.
Yeah, I mean, I showed the video of it, and it looks cool, but I'm sure just seeing it is another
and that
thing.
cheese it box too. It's
Right? It's huge. It's awesome. Well, thanks again.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. You guys
Pleasure.
are amazing.
Thank
Good luck with
you.
everything.
Thank you so much.
All right. Nice to see y'all.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one.
All right, so no, hold on. I'm taking the Dr. Pepper one.
Thank you
I'm
for
putting
everything
them
you
on
do
right now.
during hurricane season too. We
It's my
appreciate it.
pleasure.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you.
awesome.
You're a Tampa legend.
You are?
Thank you. Well, thanks, guys. All right, so here we go. And I'm going to change my socks. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and bring Brittany in as well right now because we have a new meteorologist here and staff. Well, let me hold the chair because it's sometimes
this is Mount Everest. I have to climb Mount Everest to be on DPO.
Okay, there you go.
We're good.
You're good.
We're
All right. Sometimes people literally fall right back on it.
Yep.
So if you are a fan of Brittany or family of Brittany, because you are from Spring Hill.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
And not born and bred, but you've lived here most of your life, right?
Yes, for sure.
All right. So Brittany will be doing lots of shifts during hurricane season, and we were talking about this because you're an which is why I'm wearing this. You're an FSU grad, and a new mom.
Yes.
So, well, tell us a little bit about yourself and about your background and about how you got here and your love for weather.
Yeah. Well, growing up in Spring Hill in Florida, I mean, we get the summertime thunderstorms all the time, so it was definitely a huge impact in me gaining my passion for weather. My mom would sit outside and watch thunderstorms. Mom, if you're watching this, I know that wasn't safe, but
My sock just went in the way. By the way, somebody said, "There's our girl." Is that?
yeah,
Is that your
that's
mom?
my fan club. We have a lot. This is a lot of family. Yeah.
I'm putting
Carrie,
the socks on.
Michelle, my sister again, my brother-in-law, Lenny. Get the spam. So the spam is
Look,
funny.
Sissy.
The spam is funny. We have to come back
Oh
to
my
that.
heaven! Holy cow! They are on there. That's awesome.
Yeah,
All right,
we got a
that's-
Spring Hill fan club. We have a lot of people in Spring Hill watching.
Okay, here we go. Here's
Hurricane
the socks.
season
Wait a
too.
minute.
There
There they are.
Look at that.
There's the Dr. Pepper socks.
Wow.
Hey, Ahmad. There they are. You gotta get a picture of this. Are they comfortable? Yeah, I love them. It's like you said, they're like butter. They're like butter. All right, here we go.
Next to Dennis's jackets in the back is going to be socks hanging up.
Yeah, we got all the socks. This is awesome. All right, cool. All right, guys. Good luck. Nice meeting y'all. Nice. That was awesome.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
I mean, here, I'm going to show this one more time, too, just so maybe if they missed it. Look at this. Look at this. It's so cool. Very colorful, but look at all the brands. Watch it. The giant Cheez-It box. And then you got, look at all of that. Tricks, Cocoa
the
Puffs.
little mini cereal
Yeah,
boxes.
like the
I love that.
Doritos and everything.
This is creative. Like,
Right?
we should have asked did we ask how they even thought of this?
I don't know if I asked that question. You should have yelled at me. Hey,
should've.
I mean,
like, was this a dream? Maybe like one of those crazy dreams you have?
yeah,
and
because
you're
who
like,
would
wait.
think of socks in a package like that? And I'm sure the licenses probably was kind of challenging because
Oh, for
I mean,
sure.
but the quality, I can tell you honestly, they're really comfortable. The quality
Yeah.
is super good.
Yeah.
Where did those socks go? They took them. Man, I
Did they
wanted those
take all the
spam socks.
They left the spam box.
So I got the spam box, but not the socks. I'll go buy some. I'll go over to the website. And did you see the rule number 7 ones?
Yes.
That was kind of
That
cool.
was perfect. That was
Yeah.
perfect.
All right. So anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. So you were working. You graduated FSU, and then you were
Yes.
working up in my mom's neck of the woods, up around that Johnson City area,
Yep, Johnson
Tri-Cities.
City, Tri-Cities. Loved it there. We had the seasons. That was nice. Florida doesn't really get any of those, but we had the seasons. I got to forecast winter weather, but I truly just missed the climate of Florida, the summertime thunderstorms, the hurricane season. So super happy to be back.
And your family's here.
Yes, that was the biggest reason to come back home for sure.
So Hannah's like, Brittany Gomez fan club. We can all get matching spam socks. Look at all these comments.
The spam is funny because we actually had this argument recently, like some of my family, sisters, brother-in-laws, about what spam was considered. If it was like an easy, cheap dinner, because we grew up eating spam and broccoli.
Did you really?
Yes. Well,
Together?
It was more like my pop would cook it for my dad, and I think that's probably where it came from, because I know you were mentioning like, there's no way, you guys are too young for that.
That's what I was
So
thinking.
that was kind of just like a fun, easy meal for us. So that's where that comes from. We had a whole argument whether it was good or not.
See, I used to have it for breakfast. My mom would make it for
Oh,
breakfast.
wow. Okay,
Fried
that's totally different.
spam with scrambled eggs and whatnot. And for some reason, and I don't ever remember why I'm thinking this, but for some reason I think I put mustard on it. I don't even know why.
It already has enough flavor, I feel like.
Does it? But is it? Do you want the flavor or do you want to mask the flavor? Maybe that's what I was thinking as a kid.
That's probably what you were doing.
It probably was. But anyway, we're talking about Spam because that was on the Odd Sox place. But so anyway, you were working up in Johnson City, and you had some change of seasons, and then you had a chance, well, to come back to this area, and you're working for actually another weather company, which WeatherBug. We actually at one point used to use WeatherBug, and so you're kind of doing this on the side, keeping your foot in and keeping your options open. I guess I get that.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to being here with this season. So yeah, Brittany will be on lots of different shifts, lots of different times, and apparently you have a massive fan club for DPL as well. So feel free to come in anytime. She's a busy woman. I mean, with a new baby, she's almost a year old.
She's 10 months. Yep.
So that hurricane season, working full time, it's gonna be a little bit busy. But we were showing, and we'll show it one more time. There's a look at the 7-day. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the models yet at all, but the moisture toward the end of next week is a little interesting.
It for sure, and I think I don't want to give our hopes up, but this is something I think we really, really need, because as you've probably seen so many people, I didn't get the rain, what rain, and it's very spotty right now. I think this is a chance where a majority of us could actually see it.
Yeah, and the models are going to do a lot of flip-flopping, as they often do. I mean, if you were watching yesterday, I think the Euro ensemble is the best way to look at it, because you go ahead and look at that. I mean, no, it's not great numbers, but look at it has been pretty consistent in what it's been showing in an area from the southeastern Gulf and then right up through Florida. Now, whether it's Central Florida, whether it's South Florida, it's way too early to tell. But when you see that purple color, you look over at the scale, and I mean, that's up to about a 25% chance. And what is that a chance of? It's a chance of a tropical depression developing. Now, what's good about this time of the year is you just don't have the water temperature or the energy for a tropical system to turn into much of a powerful system with wind. It is a rainmaker. And I'm sure, you've lived here most of your life. I'm sure you remember a time or two in June when we've had some tropical systems that dump a lot of rain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it can be a drought buster. It absolutely can. So when we look at the GFS, which is showing, look at all that water on next Thursday and Friday across the state, and whether or not the low digs in from the south or whether, comes across. Most of the models are kind of hinting that South Florida and then a low develops off the southeastern U.S. And the Euro does too. I mean, a week out, longer than a week out, 9 days out for there to be so much agreement.
Yeah, that's incredible. Look at that difference.
Yep.
Not barely anything.
Yeah,
that low pressure.
For that far out, so that's definitely something. Now, here's the negative side of that. If the low does develop east of us, then we're on the dry side, and we would get less rain out of it. So our hope is there's just kind of a sloppy system out there that doesn't really develop much and kind of hangs across Florida. And if it does, we are going to see a pretty decent chance of some significant rains. Now, maybe not drought-busting rains, but certainly to help the drought of what we're seeing, at least to an extent.
We almost want something tropical on the lower end developing this time of year to help get us out of a drought. Some kind of drought-buster storm would be really beneficial for us.
And, those are the kind that maybe linger for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Because, if you get too much rain too fast, it runs off and doesn't really help. So anything else you want to share with your hobbies, your things that you like to do, since you will be seeing a good bit of Brittany through the summer, through hurricane season?
Yeah, I mean, I love weather. I talk a lot about weather.
Does your family get sick of it?
Probably, but they also ask me a lot of questions too. So we're gonna call it even. We love the Tampa Bay Lightning, so that's fun.
Big Bolts fan, perfect station for that.
Yeah, I have 2 dogs too, an Australian Shepherd and a French Bulldog.
What are their names?
Louie and Lola.
Got it.
Fun fact, my baby's 3rd word is Lola, which is one of the dog's names.
Nice.
Did not train her to say that. She just...
By the way, Nadine Yanis, our anchor, she also has a dog named Lola. And she posts it often on social media. So by the way, streamers, you're going to be heading out. Again, want to remind you, scattered storms through the weekend. And remember our meet and greet in Safety Harbor at the Crooked Thumb this coming Sunday at 3 o'clock. Have a great and a safe weekend. Okay, streamers are out. We are still on Facebook. And does anybody have any questions? Hannah says, Brittany has talked about weather since you could talk.
Yeah, that's one of my sisters. Yeah.
Well, and I was the same way. I think the volume's okay. I mean, it's all the way up. So I saw some people say it was frozen, but I know it's not. Yeah, Denise said her volume is fine. So I think, yeah, it's just, sometimes it happens with socials. What is this? I don't even know what Billy's saying. Billy's, every now and again, you know, you get people. Billy, are you gonna make me break out the ban button? I don't have it here, but I will go grab it if you're gonna make me. I don't know. I don't know what I didn't. It wasn't anything too terrible. It was just, you know, some people being whatever. FSU. Oh yeah. So tell us a little bit about FSU, about your experience in college.
Yes, went to Florida State, majored in meteorology there. It was a great time. It wasn't so much a great time because it was like post Jameis Winston era. So
that's funny.
So football was but it was still super fun. The meteorology class was great. It was very small. Not many people, I guess, you know, are interested in meteorology. But we still keep in contact to this day. Everyone's all over the country, so that was a super cool experience. And actually, I never intended on being on TV as a meteorologist. I was kind of forced to take the weathercasting class because it marked the public speaking requirement. Oh, wow. So ended up doing it and falling in love with it, so it worked out for me.
Did you write a weather book, or these people lost their minds?
No, I did. Theo the Thunderstorm.
You did?
I did, yep. It's
tell
on
me about
Amazon.
that. That's awesome.
Yes, I kind of sometimes forget that I've done that, but I did write a weather book called Theo the Thunderstorm. You can find it on Amazon if you just look it up. But I've always wanted to, I really love like doing weather and talking about weather with kids, like school visits. I started a segment at my old station called Storms Team Student of the Week, so we had a student come in and do the weather. So I want to write a book about it. And fun fact, the main character has my daughter's name, Gracie, and then my dog Louie's in it too. So.
That's awesome. That is so cool. All right. Well, Nicole says we have a great addition to the team. It certainly, I think we do, Nicole. Just one thing, Dennis is spelled with one N. Not two, but you'll learn that now that you are watching. So appreciate it. But yeah, I welcome again. Welcome. Thank you very much. She's still in the training sessions. Like today, she learned the weather computer. She's got it down. I'm ready to take the 11 off and just let her go ahead and fill in for me. But I don't think we're quite there yet. But we're going to be there soon. So we're working on schedule. So you will be seeing Brittany very soon on air. Lots of different shifts, lots of different times. But again, given the fact she works full time, has a baby that's less than a year old. Maybe not as much as we'd like to see her, but certainly we look forward to seeing you.
I'm excited to be here as much as I can.
Oh, it'll be awesome. All right, guys. Well, again, one last look at the 7-day. All right, here it is. Tomorrow, maybe a few showers around 1 or 2 o'clock along the coast, Pinellas County northward. Otherwise, most of the action's afternoon and evening. Sunday, pretty good chance of rain in the afternoon and evening, making it all the way back toward the coast. Coverage at about 60%. Memorial Day, a little drier. Still some scattered storms, but not as many as we'll have on Sunday. And then again, whatever happens next week, the end of next week in the tropics, that may have a big impact on our weather, or it may have a bigger impact on South Florida. We'll just have to see. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am off on Memorial Day. Allie will be here on Monday, and she will be doing DPL. So I hope you stop in and say hi. Have a great week, and I hope to see you on Sunday at the Crooked Thumb. Again, 3 o'clock until whenever. It's right there in Safety Harbor. It's going to be a blast. Hope you stop by and have a great and a safe holiday weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday. Allie will be here on Monday. Have a good night and a good weekend.